have site number 76. As you can see, it is a back-end site, non-water site, and it was tricky to get into because, as you can see, the driveway is straight in. It is not at an angle like you see most campsites. So as soon as I pulled up, I knew I was going to have some trouble because the pole right there, and what we did not see in the photo when we booked the site is that power pole right there on the other side for swinging the camper in. So what I did was came all the way over here in the grass and started making my extremely sharp turn. You may be able to see in the ground the tire tracks, and I cut it close as possible to that campsite marker to give me enough room on the other side. And took a couple minutes, but we got in there. Site's pretty level for the most part. 30 amp, 50 amp water, and of course you have a picnic table, standalone table, lantern hanger, and a fire ring, and a really decent living space. So we're only staying here for one night because we are making our journey back to Florida, and we picked a non-water site because of us only being here one night. We didn't want to take a water site where it would take away from somebody else wanting to spend the entire weekend on a waterfront. So trying to be a little courteous to other campers. So this is the site we took. It's a little rough. So I wanted to make one more note about camping here, is ants. Ants are the dominant creature in this park. So when you come here, make sure you bring some kind of bug killer to put around your stabilizer levelers, your wheels, and try to get your cords and hoses off the ground if you can, because they will find their way into your camper. As I drove around, I seen a lot of people with bug killer barriers around their rigs. All right, so here we are entering the day use side of White Oak Creek Campground, Corps of Engineering, COE Park. So if you have a camping pass, you're allowed to just enter, but if not, you got to pay up. So let's go check out the day use area, see what it has to offer. To go in there. So the day use area has a playground for the kids, horseshoe pits, and a really nice big pavilion for some groups. And you have this little roundabout thing, and it's really tight. Yeah, my tires just jumped a curb. See, there is some nice picnic tables, grills, a second pavilion. There are restrooms here. Sorry, trying to keep my mirror out of the picture here. Got additional swing set and something I haven't seen in a long time, and that is a merry-go-round. So cool. Okay, so that's it for the day use area. Now we're going to cross the street over to the campground. We're going to show you all 4 loops, and there is 134 campsites to choose from. The campsites have 30 amp electric, 50 amp electric, water hookup, and then there is a separate dump station. All right, so we're just going to do a drive through the entire park. This is sites 1 through 29. I just want to mention almost all of the sites in this entire park is on the water. So let's go check out this first section. It is called Mallard Point. As you can see off to the right, there is a group shelter with Some things for the children to play on.
Another merry-go-round.
Another merry-go-round. Wow. So the campsites are one way, so I'm going to go all the way up here to the turnaround point, and then we'll head into the sites themselves, get a little better look at them. Nice big turnaround point, make it easy for big rigs to turn around. Said this is sites 1 through 30, and starting off with site number 1. As you can see, the sites are right on the water, plenty of trees for some shade, a little extra room for your boats. And a lot of these sites have these little wooden tables for your fish cleaning.
That's a pull-through site.
Yeah, there's a few pull-through sites here. Bit close to each other, but they designed it to get as many sites as they can and accommodate as many people as they can on the waterfront.
That's a nice pull-through right there.
Yeah. This turn will be a little tight for big rigs, so you know, watch out for that tree.
That door in the back opened up. What kind of car was that? Here's another pull-through.
Yeah.
With a step down like you like.
Alright. Alright, that's that section. Let's head on down to the next loop. Okay, the next camp loop is called Oakwood. It is sites 30 through 59. Beautiful wooded campground. Starting with site number 30. These sites look a little bit better for my taste versus the other loop. Driveway's a little longer, a little more trees for privacy. Sites seem to be a little bit spaced out a little bit more.
Some of those at the very beginning had a pretty steep driveway. You notice that?
Yeah, some of the sites, the driveway's a little bit aggressive, but they did level off for your rig at the bottom. And that's the last site right here for this loop. Let's go check out the next one. All right, the next loop is called Creek View. This is sites 60 through 100. This is the loop we're in. We are in site 76. We'll give you a up-close view of that site, and then we'll also show some empty sites that we see later on in the video, so you'll know what to expect as far as the sites are concerned. But let's just get the drive-through done so you can see if this is the loop you want to be in, starting with site number 60. These two are a little bit longer driveways, nice wooded sites, and they do level off at the bottom. I'll just turn the camera over a little bit. Sites are a little bit tight here between you and your neighbor. Nice swing set down there, and another merry-go-round. Wow, boy, I jinxed myself saying I haven't seen one in so long. That's 3 in here. Those folks have a nice big pile of firewood. Thing is, if you have a big rig, it is a one-way. You have to make a right-hand turn here. You can see that second driveway. That's a campsite. So hopefully there's going to be nobody's vehicles there when you need to make an exit. And so if somebody's there, that will maybe be a big problem for us when we go to leave. So if there is, I'll have to be knocking on somebody's door. But wonderful sights. Just look at all of that water. This is a huge lake, folks. Nice big rig right there in that site. And here's a few of them that are not on the water. Campsite number 100. Let's go check out the last loop. All right, and here's the final loop. It's called River Chase. It is sites 100 through 130. So I was mistaken. I thought it was 134 sites, but it's only 130.
And this is 101 through 130.
Yeah, I said 101.
You said 100.
Let's see campsites that way. So River Chase Campground has a dump station of its own. All the other loops have to share the other one that's located a little closer to the ranger station. Drive through it and give you a quick look. Nice and level. Make it easy to drain the tanks. Alright, let's go check out the campground now. So this campground had a little bit of a longer drive to get to it. Set back in the woods a little bit.
You're not entering.
Wrong way. Let's make a hard turn. This is the way you want to go. Got some overflow parking.
Oh my gosh, look. The little jumpy toys.
What? No merry-go-round?
No.
I am disappointed.
Not unless there's another playground.
What up, hippie?
Buddy site.
So there's gotta be a turnaround up here somewhere. Nice long driveways, wooded. These ones are definitely spread out more for more privacy.
Till you get back here.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, I looked for powder, but I couldn't find any, so.
Yeah, they're probably all sold out up there. Alright guys, here's some of the sights up close so you know what to expect when you come here. Alright, we sure liked our short stay here at this park, and we think you would too. You should consider subscribing to our channel. You never know. We may be guilty of adding to your bucket list. And as always, thanks for watching. Two for the road.